Hope you bought some for everybody else.
Oh, we're live. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Oh, hold on. I was eating this pizza, man. Everything was so good. Let me get one more bite.
Then you need to make that intro a little bit longer.
Bro, it was a condensed version.
Word.
That was the director's cut.
I'm sorry, everybody.
He acting like he's eating some New York pizza. He ain't that good,
know,
man.
right? I know, right?
You're in Texas.
Yeah, what Texas know about pizza, bro? You ain't even got the water right. Get out of
Hey,
here.
man, we got everything y'all got. It might not be as good, but it's something like it.
Is that Anthony's Pizza?
Ain't nothing like New York pizza, baby.
Man, y'all see how my up northern brothers diss us like this? Eli, man, come on, man.
Hey, man, y'all got the barbecue on lock, and I'm jealous. So
Right.
yeah,
You guys got barbecue, so
yeah, man, we jealous out here on that tip. So
Oh,
it's
man,
all
let me
good.
wash that pizza down with this Sprite real quick.
At least it's not 7-Up. We be drinking Sprite.
Put the straw to the mic so you can get that full ASMR going.
That's right. We just had a Halloween, and J-Rock was scared.
I mean, candy right now. Yep.
He had everybody scared. It was a horror flick, and I hope everybody had a great Halloween and just know it was J-Rock. He's not gonna hurt you, man. He just lurking in the bushes, man, just to tag you.
With the pistol pointed at your dog
Halloween candy
all day.
for you. That's it. Not gonna hurt y'all.
It's a sign of the times, man. Y'all had any kids walking around?
no.
I did, man. I actually did. I walked my neighborhood, bro. My two sons had fun, bro. My two sons had fun, man. They was wilding out. My youngest daughter, she wanted to stay out all night, man. I was like, Lon, we coming in, man. My feet hurt, so. But it's all good. It's all good. Fireballs, how you doing, man? It's good to have you back.
Man, thanks for having me back. Shoot, it's always good to be unlocked and taken out the cage every once in a while.
Facts.
Stretch my limbs and go orangutan.
The only other boss we know is After Boss, man. He's up there in Canada right now chilling. So we had to get the other boss. We had to get Fireballs out here, man. Six Layer, how you doing, fam?
What it do, baby? Just chilling.
How's the weather, fam?
Oh, man, it's getting a little chilly now.
Yes, sir.
It's about to drop tomorrow, too. It's about to be extra cold, man. I got to wake up to it. But, you know, never mind all that, man. We got some ice cold choice words for a couple of folks who believe certain things, as always. So,
guys, we got the energy coming, bro. We got the energy coming. Yo, shout outs, man, to my man Pyro MD. He's here. He came off the live channel with me and Echo X, man. We're doing Far Cry. So it's good to have you here. J-Rock, what's good, baby?
Oh man, I'm good, man. Living life. Life is good right now. I'm just enjoying these games, man.
Facts.
Can't wait to play Forza this week. It's gonna be fire.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a good month for us, boy.
Facts. A good 2 months.
It's a good thing I've been eating healthy all summer, man, because I'm about to put on the pounds, gaming wise, man. Too many games to play.
The realest. What the infinite goblin in his hand. What's good, baby?
What it do, baby? Look, man, I'm just out here trying to catch up on my gaming before the backlog gets a little deeper when Halo drops, and then I'm still buying games. So right now I'm on Rage 2 still, questing away, and I'm about to retire from Twitter.
Retire?
Man, I know that's
Undefeated.
Right. It's time to go into exile. It's time to go into exile.
Undefeated.
Yeah, I got it.
Man.
Oh, look at the man. Look at the man.
Made it, bro. Man, my whole night is fulfilled now.
What's up?
My brother's in the building. Look, he's gonna come in all calm. Hey,
Right.
how y'all doing? Look, watch this.
What's up, fellas? How you guys doing today?
Look at that. Oh, yeah.
That-
Yeah, ladies. Two ladies. Somebody
That-
scooped up already. Right?
That right there is the
Hey,
face of evil.
That's that Astro down
yeah.
bad face.
Yeah, that's
This is the face of defeat right here, right now.
Oh,
He tried to come in like Frank Sinatra, all
no,
smooth and
don't tell
whatnot.
me that.
They're down. They're down 3-0 right now.
This is the
man.
face of a
Okay,
man
well,
who has
let's
nothing
do
to
some
lose.
Terrell, what up, homie?
No, I'm
What's the
sorry.
inning?
It's like the 4th or 5th already. So
Okay, you got time.
Pyro.
yeah,
what's up?
I'm going to sleep, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Hey, bro, I'm with you, man.
We going score
Tell them to start knocking on some cans, man. We got
Yeah.
this.
Hey, start stealing some signals, man. I'm
Yeah.
Right.
He won't let us, man.
No, I was happy for you the other night, man. I was like, yo, he's going back to Houston. He's gonna be talking that mess. And then I get in here, he's all down and out, man.
Dejected.
You know what? Being a fan as long as I have, I know how this goes. I called. Look, I even called it before the series started. I called it. I told a buddy of mine. I said, "Listen, the Braves are going to win this."
Wait a minute. Hold up there.
Bro,
You-
we
no,
cursed,
Hold on.
man. We
Hold
cursed.
on.
We shouldn't
Hold
have been
on.
cheating,
Hold on.
man. We shouldn't have been
So
cheating.
hold on. After the first game performance, what I saw of the first game and how they lost, I said Braves are going to win this. I can already tell. And sure enough, this is what's happening right now.
Hold on a second. Because I was about to ask.
Look, a real fan of any team will call out.
He bought me this hat. He was talking so much mess.
No,
And we're
that's
about
my
to
question.
lose. We
And
can't
that's
do
my,
that.
no, hold on. And that's my question. Listen, he talked all his crap knowing before they even played they were going to lose. Why? Why?
Wishful thinking, man. Wishful thinking.
Like, why? That's like it's like Knicks fans, all right? I'm not a Knicks fan. I feel sorry for the Knicks, and I'm from New York. Like, the whole system needs to be torn down, in my opinion, from bottom up. That's my opinion, right? But Knicks fans always got this attitude like they got it this year. I'm 42 years old. Y'all ain't
No.
won this before I was
Ain't
born.
no different. No different than Cowboys fans, man. No different Cowboys.
That's no difference with the Cowboy fans.
More often than the Knicks, man.
That's
Come on.
Cowboy fans. Now, when it comes to the Astros, look, they had a good run for the last 5 years. From here on out, they're gonna go downhill. I can already tell.
Oh my God.
I can already tell, man. Just knowing how my team is, this is it. I mean, we're losing too many players in the offseason after this series, and that's it. It's going to end up being another trash team, and it's just the way things go. It's a cycle for every team. Some team will come up. It's just the way it goes. That's sports. Damn, everybody's quiet now.
I'm sorry. I know y'all ready now. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Di-RRec Gaming. Welcome, man. Everybody's in
I need
there
a sermon.
alive. We got
I need a
nothing-
sermon.
Nothing to complain about. We got Xbox Game Pass. We're all Xbox Game Pass representatives. We're extraordinary gentlemen. Oh, man.
It depends. Some of us could be savages.
He came. No.
Some?
E came. Man, I'm about to tell E we done filled the spots up, man. Dang it, my man E came. Yo, listen. How do I do this? He came. E came to the show.
E who?
E.
Holy shit. E?
I can't believe it. E came
Wow.
to the show.
Who's
The
E?
first name. That's the first name on Xbox Live when they were testing it out. And they put the letter E as the first name, and that's his
E.
name on Xbox Live, right?
E, hold on, because
Is it that guy?
Fireballs will be leaving soon, okay, E? So stay here. Yes, you're gonna take the place of Fireballs. He's gonna come in here just for a little bit, and he's gotta go.
E, Xbox Live TV.
Okay. So Fireballs, just let me know when you have to go, baby. All right, man.
Oh, okay, man. All right.
Wait a minute. I might have got the wrong person. Who told me that?
About what?
No, that was you, E. I'm losing my mind.
Who are you talking to, man?
E's in here. I can't get him in.
He's talking to a disembodied voice.
I hate
No,
that.
he's in the no. He's in the
Yeah, he's in the waiting room, man.
He's in the waiting room, but it's full up and he can't get in.
Oh, I can get out, man.
Tech, look.
I'm sad.
Tech, stop. Tech.
I need to get back to the game and go watch it.
Get out of here. Look at Tech. He's all depressed. Tech, come on, man. Look.
I even got the TV off.
Tech might leave.
I
Tech,
have
It's over, Tech. It's over. It's already 5-6.
Hold on. Okay, I haven't been around for a good long while. All right, I've been out of it because I've been tired of of the BS and stuff. And
it's 6-0.
So the thing.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm out.
So the thing is, if you need to swap it, dude, if you need to tag me out, then hey,
boss,
so
good.
yeah,
Boss, you good. I literally believe Tech fixing the league.
Because like I said, I ain't been around for a while, so yeah. I mean,
Pyro's like, I saved a lot of money with Game Pass. He bought 56 games.
Listen, hey, Tech, do me a favor, man. He's not gonna be here long, so be on the.
You guys need to do a wellness check on me later tonight.
Yeah, just to be, he's not gonna be here long. He just wanted to come up in here. We'll Tech will drop out for you, E, and then I'm bringing Tech back on when you get done, brother. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. All right, Tech.
Bye.
oh God.
Bye.
I don't like how that bye sounded.
Okay,
No,
I really don't.
Here's the thing, though. I got to be honest. I'm kind of happy that the Astros are going down because they took my.
Hell yeah!
Speak the truth. That's why I should have dropped out.
I'm sorry. So I'm sitting there watching the game, and I'm thinking, you know what? Justice. This is justice right now.
My man Tech
it is.
didn't have no energy. You see that? He just didn't have no. His soul was just being took from him.
It is.
Seriously.
All right.
That was the face of a man who had nothing to lose.
No,
he was done with the world. The world was going to burn.
Yep.
Yeah, you saw, Tech out here looking like the PlayStation 5's holiday lineup. Sad.
Wow, that was
That's
unnecessary.
just wrong.
That was.
Hey, did you guys get a chance to
Go
to
to the corner.
My poll?
Right?
Did you guys see my poll today?
Oh no, I didn't. I was worried, bro.
Oh my God, it was beautiful. And you talking about the ponies coming out of the woodwork? Oh my God, the poll was basically. Let me bring it up.
Yeah, bring it up, man.
Hold on a second.
So this poll, and man, I had like 3 people block me today over this poll. Oh, you gotta love it. So I said, it's been a rough 30 days for PlayStation fanboys. I said, real PS gamers don't care, but the toxic ones are hurting right about now. I said, which one of these do you think hurts the most? So I had State of Play.
Oh, I got him right.
You got it? PlayStation PC.
Yeah.
No exclusives until 2022, or all of the above. Man, we're up to 65 votes right now, and everybody's saying all of the above.
I said all of the above, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about it too. I like the way the order of the rest are, like the ranking of the rest, because that fits in. I feel exactly the way it should be. Because the most important of the 3, if you could only pick one, is the PlayStation PC. Then it's the fact that there's no exclusives until next year. Okay, the State of Play is just the cherry on top of the shit-covered cake. Like it was already a bad situation. The worst situation of the 3 is definitely the PlayStation PC thing, and it's not even that it was anything actually new for the whole situation. We know they're punting their games to PC. It's not even a new thing. The fact that they announced God of War was just a matter of time.
Wait a minute. They actually found on Reddit, someone actually posted what was actually going to be going to PC, and none of them believed it. They're all like, it's crap. They said it's not happening.
Yeah, it's like when the NVIDIA leak, right? The NVIDIA leak.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, it's like when NeoGaf thought the PS3 was going to be $299. They really believed this stuff back then. They really were so tight-knit about it and couldn't see the truth.
God. And
that leak is not that new. I knew about that stuff like God, almost like ever so like late last year.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my God. And they still don't believe it. To this day, they still don't believe that. And here's the thing. This is what cracks me up about it. So you have Lion Ryan out there saying how he's so distraught over the fact that there's not a lot of gamers on playing PlayStation games, and he wants it to be a wider audience. He's already telling them what's going to happen. He's telling them, okay, you might as well get over it now, because day and date is happening, and it's happening sooner rather than later.
This is like a big dude named Bubble walking up to you in your prison cell saying that sooner or later, that ass is mine. Maybe not tonight, maybe not tomorrow night, but soon. Just be prepared.
It's happening. It's happening. It's not like this is. And the sad part is, they still think
it's going down,
and I want to see it. I'm gonna have it.
And it's going to happen. And I don't care if you don't want it to happen. I don't care if you say, well, that's okay. I'll just, like, how was it, Porter Rock? The one he was saying that he's going to give up his game system so he can get a PC if that happens. Then he might as well start pricing out some parts because it's happening.
You know what, man? This has to be the most astronomical longevity intro ever. So I'm going to get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, step brothers and sisters, your first, second, third, fourth, fifth cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your grandmammy, your grandpappy, your great-grandmammy, and your great-grandpappy, and their grandchildren and their great-grandchildren, your whole entire family reunion. There's nothing you can do right now because the breaking news squad is here. The most terrifying, angelic, majestic, green gamma, radiated nova light that you can ever see with the power of Grayskull all added together. You can do nothing about this. It's going down. When I tell my mighty Xbox community, I got you, best believe I got you tonight. These are the shows they don't want no smoke. They don't want to come to. And the funny part about it is we don't even console war over here. We just hurt them with truth. We just hurt their feelings. But sometimes we have to graduate, right? And we have to come out of that preschool mentality. So no matter where you from, whether you in the caves, on the cornfields, on top of your roof, down in your barns, across the street, down the road, in your city, in your hood, rep your state, rep your county, rep your country, rep your flag, and rep your continent. Because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided tonight, not nobody else, you did it. You came to rock out and kick it with us on the stage with our mics. And I got 6 mics. I really got 7 because Teknoblast is sitting back. We send our little prayers out for Teknoblast right now as he's going into a deep depression with his Houston Astros team. But he's going to come out one day. He's going to be back, and he's going to be in a better mood. But right now, we send our condolences out to Teknoblast.
That's so hard.
Made the decision to come out and be a part of this crowd that we got, the mighty Chit Chat community over here. I got Pyro MD, Mr. Kima, my big bro. I got Emmanuel A1. I got Cinedex in the building. My man in the A, Rain G4. Yo, you can't mess with this. We're gonna keep on grinding. I got my man Joseph 10704. And I know I missed my man Marquise Harold in the building right now. Oh, Sonic Echo
Fox
as well.
Yep. I always say Fox. I don't know why.
Look, yo, Rain is up in here. He's low key, but I didn't want to put too much on him. I said he's from the A, so I gotta give him his props. Atlanta finna win this, man, from what I'm seeing. Congratulations, Rain G4. The Braves are back. Please just be gentle to us, man. Be gentle to us, Texas guys out here, man. I see you over here. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. They can't handle the truth. But you know what? The truth is coming tonight. Shout out to Rain G4. Shout out to the Houston Astros, too, man. Shout out to my man, the realist, too, man. He from Houston, man. Shout out to them.
This guy shout out the Braves, dog. No, don't talk about the Astros.
All right, man. I'm just trying to be nice, man.
You do know Tech is in the chat, right?
Yeah, we got Tech.
That's all right.
That's so
He,
wrong.
he gonna have to start facing the music right along with me.
Oh boy, yo, we got Dirk Griggity in the building. Thanks for having you, sir, from We Bleed Green community. Dirk Griggity is in the building, man. Good to have you. Yo, look, we're gonna get this show started. Yo, y'all bear with me real quick. Let me knock them out. Bam, 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 bam. Let's go. I got 6 mics, y'all. I got this beautiful, beautiful question because I'm going down upon the crown. We got a beautiful question for y'all. Why are we so hyped that our dreams have come true? All my fellow Rube gamers out here that were Sega fans upon the creations of God's green earth. Yesterday was mind-blowing for you. Matter of fact, 2 days ago when the rumor was smelling in that pot, then it became official. Why are you so hyped right now? Got 6 mics for these gentlemen right here. Let me know why y'all so hyped before the destruction comes.
Gentlemen, being a bit of a what's the word there? Historian of the gaming hobby. I think we need to look back at the beginnings of Sega. You know, it was really an American company, right? So now to come full circle that now there's a partnership between Microsoft and Sega. Like, this has been something I've been talking about for a long time. You know, everybody's like, you know, we need to purchase Sega, we need to purchase this company, that company in Japan. And it's always been my opinion that purchasing companies in Japan is going to be an issue, not because of the financials or anything else, because the resources are there, obviously, but it's more about the culture out there. So I always advocated for a partnership, right? Basically, it's like you want the milk without buying the whole cow, but you don't want to use up the cow so that eventually it doesn't make any more milk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want it to keep continuing on, we'll say, right? So this is the best of both worlds. Sega has something to offer Microsoft. It's their games and software. And Microsoft has something to offer Sega, their software and technology. You know, that one arcade that was supposed to shut down in Japan, I heard it didn't shut down, and they're starting to make money over there again. So Sega needs to work on a lot of things, especially if they want to make next gen video games. So now they have access to Azure server technologies and other things. But remember, who's the one who announced this information? JyzalGamingTV, I know, knows, right? But even before we get into that, why was it Sarah Bond the one who announced this? Because it's not just a technology thing. This is also a software thing. I don't want to speak on exclusives or anything like that because they didn't say anything like that. But at least from Sega, I feel the days of Sega software not coming to Xbox by default, hitting PlayStation only, I think is at an end. And that also means Atlas. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of games that these two are making that by default don't come to anything but PlayStation and Nintendo platforms. And I think that's over with this move. I think that's very important.
He just spoke on what I was about to talk about. All right.
My bad.
That was it, man. My only thing with the partnership was that to me it's like the acquisition thing, it either or for me. It would have been good either way. But the key thing is that, see, Sega, as we all know, they have a treasure trove. I mean, they have a Fortress of Solitude's vault worth of IPs that could grow second legs and reemerge again with the right type of team and direction and leadership and stuff like that. And I mean, and here it is, it's like, Phil himself already stated that, we need to we really need to speak more with the Japanese gamer and stuff like that. We need to kind of see what it is that, that I guess get them what fuels them, what they, the content that they care about and stuff, all right. And this, I mean, what better way? And knowing that we have like a deficit of like things like, say, like, I always go harp on about JRPGs. Who's with me who would love to see a reemergence of, say, like Shining Force with next gen tech.
Yes.
With fresh new gameplay, because you hear how everybody's going on and on about how fresh and what's the word I'm looking for? Engaging. I guess that's what I'm looking for. That this Age of Empires game, is and stuff. So imagine if you get the right team that's like reinvents, Shining Forces, gameplay to like match today's standards and everything. You could be looking at a second coming of the turn-based RPG. And remember, a lot of people used to talk crap about that, after a while. Now it's like, oh man, I can't get enough of this. It's keeping me engaged.
Yep.
So you got you got that. But like I said, my only concern is just as Sick was saying, is just Atlas. The only holdout that I see in the whole mix is Atlas. They're the only ones I have very limited, faith in towing the line. And that's because I just feel that Sega's leadership needs to start, getting on them, being like, hey, look, these guys are partners now. All right. We can't keep doing this, this thing we've been doing for like the past decade. We can't do this no more. So,
listen,
like I said,
I'm gonna be honest right now. Sega's just renting servers. That's all they do.
The thing is that that could actually be it too. But the thing
listen, there's so many people at that Azure team that they could have done for this, right? Sarah Bond being included in it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a dead giveaway. Listen, man, what's Sarah Bond's role over at Xbox?
It's not servers, I'll tell you that much.
No, it's not.
It's not servers.
Nope, it's all about gaming.
That's why
all about gaming. Listen.
Sarah Bond.
It means so many things. Sometimes I have a hard time explaining it, frankly, Larry. We're always trying to figure out the right way to describe it. But my team works with all the game creators, developers, and publishers around the world that want to bring their games to Xbox. And that's everything from, the relationship we have with them, helping them get into Game Pass, but also the tech that they use to be able to come to our platform. And I just love it because
it's also about the tech that they use to bring it to what? Over to their platform.
That's right.
That's what Sarah Bond is doing with Sega. It got nothing to do with just renting servers and all this for their cloud and that. It's about bringing those games and helping them bring those games over to Xbox.
That's true.
Have y'all ever seen the movie Ghostbusters?
Of course.
Now, I'm going to say something before we elaborate deeper into it, but it has something to do with the 6 mysteries. This terminology, if you've ever seen the Ghostbusters, the first one, the OG, the very first Ghostbuster movie, right? There was one of the characters that they had to find that had a significant possession with authority from one of the the demons, one of the soul characters, right? And they asked the question, "Are you the keymaster?" Sarah Bond, my sister, that is the Queen Keymaster. Now I know I'm throwing everybody off, but you won't be off when I'm done tonight. You won't be off when I'm done tonight. Carry on, people.
I agree. I mean, I think that she was probably, I can't imagine somebody else being in her position. I mean, that's how good she is. And if you don't think she's not going to work magic like she's been working magic up to this point, it's unbelievable. You got to step back and see what she's done so far. She's done so many amazing things, and it's going to continue. It's only going to get, if you're a PlayStation fan and you don't think that games like Persona are going to start hitting like Xbox, I don't know what to tell you. because it's going to, and it's going to be even more like PlayStation and Nintendo exclusives coming over. And then that's not even to mention, Boss was talking about like, some of the, the IPs that Sega has under their belt. I mean, they have a ton of IPs that they can bring over. They were like the king of role-playing games back in the day. Imagine if they made, they remastered those games and they looked, they had like 4K graphics. I mean, they could kill it right now. I mean,
Shinobi
action game like
on Xbox Series X, a new Shinobi on there.
Oh my God! Can you imagine like having like a golden axe and it's more like a God of War kind of game? I mean,
or better yet, they talking about like Final Fantasy VII remake. How about a Phantasy Star remake? And I don't mean online Phantasy Star. I'm talking about Phantasy Star 1, the OG.
Can I tell you something? That would knock it out of the ballpark. I mean, could you imagine how good? And Sega, they have mastered for every game system they've put out. Every one of those game systems, the graphics that they one-upped it every single time. So could you imagine for an Xbox Series X, how good a game like that would look? A next generation Phantasy Star?
We already know they put in that Football Manager, right? That thing, that the craze that's in the UK, they put in that on Game Pass, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, hasn't that been in Game Pass before?
I'm not sure, but I heard people from the UK love that.
Yeah, they love it. They love everything football. But yeah, man, I think this partnership is going to be about something new. Like everybody's bringing up like old IPs, nostalgic IP. I think this is to bring something new and unlike anything else that we've seen so far. Otherwise, why do you need Microsoft to bring it? So all those IP, they can bring them back. I would love to see a Shinobi in 3D, Ninja Gaiden style, with a little help from Microsoft. But I don't think that that's what this partnership is all about. I hear a lot of people like bring up acquisitions. So like, I'm trying to think of something else that they make that we really need. Because like Phantasy Star, a lot of people talk about that. Is that a big deal here? And can any of y'all guys answer me about, because I said this before, Atlas has a problem with Microsoft. Am I right or wrong?
Here's
Willis, I keep telling you, what you got to understand is this. You can no longer engage your games anymore when you're talking about a billion entities, a billion souls. It's no longer about, is it a niche anymore? It's get it on your platform. Because we're trying to get everybody on Xbox now. So
what I'm saying is,
RPGs come in, racing come in, fighting come in, get everything. Whether you like it or not, that's not the point. Find what you like.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, what is Atlas' issue with Microsoft and bringing their games to the Microsoft platform? Because I believe that was Boss earlier who said that he was concerned about that, because I said that they have a problem with Microsoft, and somebody was like, no, that's wrong. But they never told me anything different. So I'm asking you guys, does Atlas have an issue with Microsoft?
You know what? I don't think so, because I mean, it's not like the Persona games were never on Xbox. I mean, on the 360, wasn't there like one or two?
I think what the problem was, and this is just me, and you historians and stuff, y'all can swing in like Spider-Man and drop in saying that's wrong, citizen. But these are my thoughts. Basically, and I hate to keep whipping his name out, but guess what? That it is what it is. But I have a feeling that at the time when Japanese were very cozy with the brand, with the high times of the 360,
right
at the tail end of the 360. There was a change of leadership, and that change of leadership, who I'm getting at, who I'm talking about, said a few things, which I'm not sure if any of y'all remember it, but I do remember reading the interviews where the question was about further, I guess you could say like further working with like Japanese publishers, and role playing games and stuff, and his response was, well, those don't sell. and that became further fuel for our compadres on the other side of the fence to basically throw at us. And the thing is that a lot of Japanese took that very much to heart. They really did. He burned a very long wooden bridge that took forever to build. And you see that it's very hard to rebuild that bridge now. Because at first it was a thing of like, oh, it's an American machine. It's hard to make our stuff, work there or sell there and stuff like that. But he just came in, he just kicked the castle down saying like, yeah, you're right. It ain't going to work. Go over to PlayStation. Go to Nintendo.
Well, I mean, I guess he should have finessed that a little bit better, but the fact is, I mean,
he should have. Well, then he had just kept his mouth shut.
There are only a few that really do blow up.
He was a man of no finesse.
Right. Right.
You got no class.
Yeah, we got a console for you type stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to something new and unique from them with this partnership. I'd love to see Sonic back in the Dreamcast days where it was actually good and it was fun and they actually cared about it. But I think that was JyzalGamingTV that brought up Shinobi. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I'd love to see a Shinobi come out of it. Something revisited, not a remake, but not a remake of something old, but a reimagining, or what do you call it, a reboot.
Let me tell you something. If we get a Shinobi game, oh my God, forget about it. It's like I won't be playing anything else but it. Man, that used to be my game. Revenge of Shinobi on the Genesis. Oh my God. To be able to see that again.
And then Shinobi 3.
Shinobi 3. Oh, I was just about to say Shinobi 3, bro. I was just about to say Shinobi 3.
I love Revenge. It's earned its place in history.
Yes.
Shinobi 3
I agree.
was so much better, and people really don't know how much better. Oh my God.
You can walk up on them and slice them.
Oh,
block,
so
jump kick, run, all of that.
Yep. But yeah, Legal, I understand what you're saying. Like, Game Pass is about everything, right? That's what I wasn't getting at that, but like, we want all games on Game Pass, from Football Manager to Japanese RPGs, the whole gamut, right? Because there's something in there for everybody. Just like they said that what was the game, the example that she used, Human Fall Flat. Like, I didn't play it, but that game saw engagement. My kids played it, but it's a game that I wouldn't have played or even looked at without them. So all of those games are needed. The catalog needs to be filled, and it needs to be diverse. You can't put all RPGs in there, all sports games. It has to be everything. But
it can't be what's hot. It can't be what's hot. It can't always be what's hot, because one of the things I noticed like last month, which because Legal, I think I was even telling you about it as well, is that one of my concerns was that all of a sudden it's like we're seeing like this surgence of this tidal wave of Japanese Xboxers showing up, but now you're starting. But the thing is,
Series S, is really doing it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to kind of start catching some of their comments, especially here on YouTube, where there's some of them where they're like, "Oh yeah, okay, I played all Halo Master Chief, I enjoyed it. I played Gears, I enjoyed it. Now, where's the stuff for me?"
Right.
That's true.
Yeah,
they want their games now.
Yeah, one thing about running a business is, when you get into a business, you get into a business to basically provide a solution to a problem. You don't want to have it where all of a sudden now there's a problem and you don't have a solution.
Right.
I agree.
That was my only concern. Other than that, I'm done. They fill that void. We're good.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, the fact that we have their attention now. I mean, think about all the years where Xbox was like the dirty word in Japan in that market. Now people, I mean, I don't know about you guys. Every time I turn around, I'm seeing someone from Japan posting something on Twitter saying, "I got my brand new system." So I mean, this
usually is a Series S.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. But you know what though? It's that
was smart what they did too. That was smart.
Perfect. So I think of all the companies, I think Microsoft, they've nailed it, Because I mean, not only are they trying to go for the Japanese market in regards to games, but how about, you know, the fact that they're this whole, like, you know, being able to play in the cloud. I mean, you know, the Asian market, their biggest thing is cell phones, being able to play games on mobile devices, and to be able to just whip your phone out and be able to play a game from like Game Pass. I mean, you can't. Microsoft knew what they needed to do to reach billions of people, and how to do it is you have to take a step back and say, okay, what are we doing to actually bring our games to the world, and how do you do it? You know, you could do it the PlayStation way and just, you know, hope and pray that somebody purchases your game system, and, you know, you keep all your games locked behind a gate. Or you could say, you know what, let's really build our infrastructure with the cloud gaming, because look at what they're doing now. They're starting to put the Series X in the Blades now. So if they continue with that and they push mobile gaming in Japan, especially with this new deal with Sega, I really think we're going to see some major things happen when it comes to Microsoft and the Japanese market. That Asian market, I believe, is going to eat that up. And, you know, with Sega, you know, and they're a trusted company from Japan. I think this is going to be a big deal. I really do. I see this like taking off and just exploding.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a big deal.
It's a big deal, and it's a partnership that has legs because, like I said in the beginning, like they both have something the other needs, and it's a codependency that keeps cycling back and forth and keeps going over and over, because Sega is in dire need of Microsoft's technologies.
Sega's in dire need of innovation. That's the thing.
Oh, I agree.
Right.
I
but
agree.
They have their arcade business, and there's lots of remote play and stuff like that, and they make a lot of money off of that, right? And you know, they have their online games and other things they want to do in the future, and they have hardware, Xbox hardware that they could use in arcade machines.
Exactly. Right? I said that before. I said that. Imagine they take Series X motherboards, strip them down for arcade use. In other words, without the SD card, slap those in cabinets.
Yep. That's exactly
120 hertz afterburner.
That's exactly.
Could you imagine?
And the ports are and then the ports is simple. They've done this in the past. Dreamcast, all that. You can look at their website, system16.com. They have all that hardware, and you'll see this is what they've done their whole existence as a company. So this is another way to do it, right? But at the same time, what do we get on the Xbox side? We get the software, we get the support, and it's our platform that's the development platform, the main development platform, right?
Yep.
And for Sega, it's also, not only do they have mobile and all these other things, PC is also on the come up over there in general, but particularly in Asia and particularly in Japan, where they were mostly with mobile and consoles and not really PC like that, right? Now, slowly, with all the indie stuff happening and Steam and stuff like that, and the Steam Deck, Japan is really looking real close at the Steam Deck. If you look on Reddit and stuff, the Japanese reaction to certain American and European things are more known and concerning to people when they discuss this stuff nowadays. So the Steam Deck is really got Japan's eye, right? And so that, goes right back into the whole conversation once again, because a lot of these games are being developed on PC, so back on the Steam Deck. But look at Age of Empires. Sega owns a development house that made Age of Empires 4. It's not the other one because they disabled them or dismantled them a while back, but supposedly a bunch of them are with the team at Relic who made this game, so it still has that lineage. But Sega has development houses, they have arcades and all these things and technology they need from Microsoft, and Microsoft needs their software. And it's a system of symbiosis that will continue on and on and on. And there's no reason to ever stop it. It's making them both money, and they're codependent on making the money. So it's never going to leave. And there's no reason for it to.
Yeah, that's one of the big reasons that I keep saying that the big heads at Sega, they're not going to sell. No matter what offer is being brought at them, they're not going to sell, because they keep looking at, what am I going to have in my pocket tomorrow? And they don't want a situation like what befell, the the former board members of ZeniMax. They got cut loose. They got cut a check and said, "Okay, bye bye." They don't want that. They want to make sure that they got a tomorrow. So they're gonna hold on. They're gonna hold on to that with a steel grip. Be like, they're gonna hold on to that hard. Like, no, we can't let go of this. No. They have waking nightmares about that.
You know what, y'all?
They have nightmares of Phil floating over their bed. Hey guys.
You know what? I'm gonna have to take a page out of 6 book and go back to the future where it really hurts, and we're gonna bring it all the way back up so we can be band-aiding on the way up. You know, we do care. We do care. But right now, let me be fair and shoot my tranquilizer darts and lay these donkeys down real quick so they don't feel no pain. That's right, E. Get you a sip. Y'all grab something to eat, whatever. It's going down. You know, Nintendo, you started this. Oh, yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter how cute you look right now, I'm coming off the top rope. Bam! I'm picking you up and I'm throwing you out the ring.
You know, if AfterBoss was here, we have to use Canadian rules. You can't come off the top rope.
Sony, get your in this room with all your smoke and mirrors. Get yourself up in here. We breaking all your glass. We breaking all your glass today. If you are a hater of Xbox, I got a disclaimer for you tonight. Turn away from this channel. You don't want this work tonight. But legal cares for the future gamers. And I enjoy doing this. Sony, get over there in that corner. Get over there in that corner. Somebody go check on Nintendo real quick before I get started. Make sure they wake up. Because Nintendo, because of you, we're dealing with Sony all these years. Because of you. You're the reason why we didn't have this headache for so long. You, Nintendo, you be trying to make yourself look cute out here.
Legal, not to cut you off, but we talked about this earlier.
That's right. And so, you know, you had it all, Nintendo. You had it all. And, you know, it's like Whitney Houston. You just had to blow it, though. You just had to blow it. And your ego got the best of you. We know the story that happened between Sony and Nintendo, so we're not going there. I'm going worse. I'm going to go somewhere worse. You don't like the fact of what Nintendo does with their games, right? Sony. I understand the revenge song. I have that not against you, Sony. We're not holding you to your revenge song. You had every right to strike your revenge. You had every right to do that. No one's mad at you for that. The problem is, you tried to play Nintendo. You tried to demoralize Nintendo. And where am I going with this? I'm going with this to a place where you don't really hear these lame articles, these lame henchmen. The gatekeepers out here will never tell you this. But see, today, Sony, I see a different tune from you. Oh, you had all that to say about Nintendo when Nintendo cracked you upside your head with Philips. So when Nintendo did that, you went around telling the world after you came out with your console that how dare Nintendo work with an outsider. Because you got to understand these cultures, people, and you're going to wonder why I'm talking about what made this Sega and Microsoft partnership so great. How dare you, Nintendo, right? Work with an outsider, a Westerner. You have betrayed your culture and you have betrayed your people. But Sony, you've always been that company that likes to talk to the blind and the deaf and the ignorant. See, those that didn't know no better, They listen to you, and that's what you like. And you
Like
ran,
Square. Sorry.
you ran far with that net.
Oh, Square ran away with all the money.
But the funny part is,
Mm-hmm.
you
Hey,
didn't
you
want to tell
mad too?
everybody
Yeah, we mad
that
too.
you're the one who started it with your own people. You backstabbed your own Sony. You backstabbed Nintendo. You gave Nintendo no other option. You forced your own to go bother a Western. That's what you didn't tell the world, and the world believed you, Sony. But you know, there's a thing called you reap what you sow. And you wonder why.
Louder, one more time, louder for those in the back.
You reap what you sow. And I'm going to tell you how this works. See, when you do dirtiness in life, you know, the old heads used to tell me, boy, you're moving too fast. You're moving too fast. You out in these streets. You're moving too fast, son. You need to slow down. But before you slow down, son, make sure you clean yourself up. Meaning, you make sure you get all your I's dotted and your T's crossed before you slow down. Because, son, you reap what you sow. See, everybody loves to build something, right? But the funny part is they don't ever see the fall when it's coming. Because when that sow hits you, oh, does that sow hit you? And you could be the man today, but when the sun rises the next day, you ain't the man anymore. Because see, what happens is when you don't clean yourself up and you continue to run the way you started, you get comfortable. See, Sony, you got comfortable. And you was the man last generation with 115 million consoles sold. You did all that talking, right? You had movies here. You had movies there. Spider-Man became an instant phenomenon. Spider-Man became the biggest thing since marshmallows to gaming. Now, Spider-Man is your best game on your platform, right? But something happened. Nintendo remained in their country. They were supposed to be the sellouts. But Nintendo stayed strong. Nintendo persevered. Nintendo's the one that cleaned themselves up. Nintendo made a pact to their people. Nintendo was the one that apologized. Nintendo got their act together. Nintendo was down for crossplay. But before that happened, before you decided to leave your country, Sony, you left your country. Nintendo's still there. You left and you moved to the Western location. You landed in the Western location and actually built you an empire there. Where you reside at today, and that's funny to me, right? Because you smeared Nintendo real hard. Nintendo had to struggle. That GameCube failed. Nintendo had to work hard to get back to where they're at, right?
And then Nintendo still had an identity.
They did. They held on to their identity, boss, and they held on to their integrity, boss. Unlike you, Sony, I remember it was just good just a week ago.
Yo, hold on. Is Tech here? You still here?
Yo, where is Tech? Let's get to
because the Braves are up 6-0. I'm just wanting to let them know.
Oh man, you
Let me tell you something. I'm enjoying this right now. I'm loving it.
It was good just a week ago, right? Well, I thought Microsoft
was
the
for his
one.
team too.
It was Microsoft that was the one that went to you, Nintendo, about console. You turned them down. It was Microsoft that went to you, Sony, about partnership for console. You turned them down. That was the best thing both of y'all could have done for Microsoft because they created one of the best consoles to ever hit the market called Xbox. And now look at you, both of you. Look at both of you right now. Nintendo, you have a weak online infrastructure. Your online was trash. You needed Microsoft's help. Sony, look at you. Look at you. Your late night fiascos of gaming is garbage. Your server's trash. So you needed Azure to help you at night with your gaming problems. All right? So y'all need Microsoft. And here's Microsoft battling itself, battling against these gatekeepers out here, battling against the industry, constantly reinventing the game, innovating situations, taking the risk, because Microsoft is really the big bank out here. And the big bank will always take little bank. And it was not too long ago, right, where Microsoft put Xbox back on the map in a major way in 2014, a turning point. And this is where I'm going to get into where JyzalGaming is coming in at. They came up with the new reinvention of the Xbox experience with Mike Ibarra. They come up with Game Pass a couple years after that. And man, you got to look at PlayStation. What goes around comes around. Just like Nintendo, your ego is getting the best of you. You know, there's this saying, right? Your pride will kill a man. Sony, your pride is killing you right now. It's killing you to the point where you tried to hold on to that exclusive talk. You tried. But you've hit a brick wall, Sony. It's called cloud compute. You don't have one. And Microsoft put somebody in charge that you never saw coming. That was going to end up becoming your worst nightmare. And that name is Sarah Bond. Sarah Bond has come along with her beautiful self.
Queen Bond, brother.
She's so eloquent,
Facts.
right?
Facts.
Presenting the future right before us. And you know what's funny? JyzalGaming gave y'all a tease of it, but I spoke about this show on my channel already, and I spoke about her already. I'd say it was about maybe a year and a half ago, because when she did this presentation, it was in 2019 at the DICE conference. And I know if y'all don't remember, but some of y'all in the chat room might have remembered, because I talked about the 3 keys. Remember that? Does anybody remember me talking about the 3 keys? I actually did videos on this about her. You have to be prepared when you're going to war. This is a technological war. So you got to understand when Phil Spencer said, Sony's not our competition. He meant that. When Jim Ryan and them told you that Microsoft wasn't their competition, he lied to you. He wanted the blind, deaf, and the dumb to believe that Sony can hang with Microsoft. Well, you see
Fake
today
swagger.
who
Fake
hit the
swagger.
$1 trillion mark and who ain't even close to that, right? So we're going to bring out one of the 3-6 mysteries of Xbox and where Xbox is going. This is what JyzalGaming was taking y'all. But I'm going to go there. I'm going to unveil the first 3 mysteries before I do the last 3. The first 3 mysteries is called the 3 keys. The 3 keys, of course, if you paid any attention today, xCloud, cloud infrastructure, and machine learning. Sony, you don't have the capabilities for machine learning. And we saw that clear in your demo for Horizon Zero Dawn. Like I told you, get your exclusives on out of the way. Spare yourselves, because Alloy can't hang. God of War is who I want. I only want to see her. You bring God of War to my table of sacrifices, and I'm going to put it right next to Hellblade 2, the game you don't ever want to see. I keep telling y'all this. And you see, when I tell y'all with such authority, with such clarity, no shaking in my voice. I never lied to my community. Never. Has legal been wrong? Yeah. But I'm like Tony Montana. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. So check this out. You don't have machine learning. You're not full HD or RDNA 2.0 either. So what are you, PlayStation 5? I still haven't got that answer yet. When I asked the whole entire community, what makes PlayStation 5 next gen? Sick, Boss, E, Rock. I still ain't got an answer for that. You know why I ain't got an answer for that? Because they can't tell you. That's why. They can't tell you. But you know what we can do? We can tell them every key feature that would make that console a true next generational console, what's lacking in it. And you know what they do after that? They settle. They settle. And because now, Jim Ryan, your community has settled, you shall now reap what you sow. Because now you can't compete. Your base knows you can't compete, and they're settling. Now, what goes around comes around is coming to effect, and they're really trying to hold on to what they don't understand. So this is why they don't come to shows like this. They rather go to you clowns out there, because see, you clowns out there don't give them no truth. See, truth hurts people, but truth also heals you at the same time. The days of y'all being ignorant and dumb, you don't have to listen to us. We've been telling you this for years. Keep avoiding us, but you're still going to get the same result in the end, because the truth is going to reveal itself to y'all. And what's happening right now?
You're not true fans.
Hold on though. I mean, avoiding the truth. Listen, they've always known the truth. I say it all the time. You can tell the truth, that they know the truth, in their lies. The things they lie around, the facts they lie around, right? To make their narratives. The narratives that have been destroyed over these past 2 years now. That's what's been happening lately, right? So they know what's going on. That's the problem with all of this. Like, you see, it's what I keep saying. This is supposed to be what victory looks like. We should feel like, Xbox already won, right? But it doesn't feel like that for two reasons. One is the press, and the other is there's still these weirdos speaking out the most. But you have to understand, most gamers don't care one way or another, right? They'll switch to whichever from generation to generation, right? But now, see and it's so simple now because they all wear the same flag now. It's like, yo, the Pegasus Nation, or anybody who subscribes to the stuff they're saying now. That's pretty much who it is, right? So it's like, at what point is what they say just straight up irrelevant anyway? Because we see the moves even Sony is making. That's the whole thing about all the things that Sony has been doing lately. None of it is actually bad moves at all, like putting their games on PC. We've been saying they should have been doing that. Microsoft is
sick. The difference is they have no choice. See, they didn't go there voluntarily.
Right.
They went there because they ran
But it doesn't matter.
They were dragged there kicking and screaming.
Right. But
don't you also think that
but that's the same thing with the movie industry and VHS. Like, they had to be dragged kicking and screaming into profitability. Like, this is the same thing. Sometimes that's what has to happen.
We saw what happened with Blockbuster, right? When they started lagging behind and they had to be pulled kicking and screaming. Right. They were talking about streaming is not the future.
Right.
People still want to rent their games and movies. They like the experience of going into Blockbuster, buying popcorn, and seeing that they don't have enough movies there, that you got to wait for next week and return. They like the whole experience, right? That's what the same thing that PlayStation gamers. Oh, We like the status quo. We don't want to change.
Right.
We like doing things
All
the way
along,
they've
they
been
know what
done
it is.
for the
And
last
see,
30
clowns
years.
like that, clowns like
Right.
that, they're not true fans. They're not true
Exactly.
fans of the
They
brand
don't
because
care about their brand either, because that is not
Yeah.
sustainable. Just not.
yeah, because if you was a fan, you would call it out. You would
Yeah.
call the bullshittery out
Yeah, but
and
see,
stuff like that.
Instead, they
But
make
here's the problem with it.
boring.
They don't
That's
think
the
that there's a
point.
problem.
Right.
They think that everything is good. They think that everything is
No,
rosy.
I'm telling you, I don't think they do because the fact that they lie about it. To be able to lie to the degree they lie, you have to know the truth to lie around it. It's too complex of a lie all the time, right? So they know what it is, but it's just like what Boss was saying. Like they're complacent with the way it is, the old stupid way. They'd rather just that than have and to move on into the way things should be done now. Just like with the movie companies with VHS. Kicking and screaming into making money. That's exactly what these Sony fans are doing now. But really, it's not really as many of them as we might think, but they speak the freaking loudest.
Because with Jim Ryan, I'll put it like this.
And
a lot of cases we don't have to really say Jim Ryan's a liar. All right.
Right.
He's in a business, and the business is all about making money. Right. Now, at the first, yes, it was all about satiating them, all about pleasing them, letting them hear what they want to hear. But then when the board members start seeing the digits that Microsoft is counting at their table every day, they like Scrooge McDuck. They diving into their money bin and swimming around and stuff. Right. And hey, I keep saying it. For those of you who've been in the podcast with me and legal knows what I'm about to say is investors are not your friend. They give two damns about your company.
Nothing.
That's right.
They don't care one way or another.
They don't. They're there for one purpose only, and that's to make money. Oh, you made back double what I invested? No, to them in their eye, that's a failure. No, you better be making triple and up in order to keep their money flowing into your company. Or there's going to be changes, and you're not going to like them changes because a lot of them changes may wind up with you being voted off your own island.
I agree. And the sad part is,
so that's why Jim Ryan's tune had to keep changing and transforming so doggone much, like a triple changer devastator. It had to keep changing because he had to say what he had to keep them pleased. But at the same time, he knew he was already tiptoeing over a minefield dealing with them over there. He already knew. So now they're like guns out, knives out for him. And it's like you're gonna have to accept this. This is a bitter pill that you're gonna have to accept. Just the same as how you went on and on about like, oh, come on, Microsoft, at least make this a fair fight. Yeah, well, guess what? You got your fair fight. You're gonna have to wake up and see that now. You asked for this. We're giving you. It ain't about giving you what you want. It's about giving you what you need.
That's so, and I got you, Coach. I got you. That's so. Let me tell y'all. Let me show y'all a little bit of that soul magic. What was that state of play? How does that feel? How does that feel?
About the same as alcohol on a gaping wound.
Straight garbage. Let me tell you the birth pain of that. The 2 years of silence.
Hey, what up, Lemon?
The 2 years of silence of Sony was the birth pains of that, right? Let me tell y'all another thing. Where's your games at? Where's your games at? PlayStation has no games. You see? You see how it just flip-flop? It flip-flop quick. Didn't it, E? It didn't take years for this to happen, did it, Rock?
No.
It just happened overnight. One night they were saying Xbox has no games. They woke up and they had no punk.
Hey, legal, hold on a second. Hey, Tech, how you doing? You all right, man?
You all right, man?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Changing sports mode here. I got Rockets hat now.
Was it the Astros come back?
Hey, Tech, man, I don't know if you heard me, but I got
lose to the Lakers too.
I'm
Anyway,
not upset about this. I'm
What was
sorry,
that?
Tech.
Oh, it's 7-0 Astros.
Damn.
Hey, I still got all my stuff up, man. See? I still got my stuff.
Tech, when you gonna be taking that stuff down, man?
See what Tech, according to what I was just saying, Tech is showing the true signs of a fan, where it's like, Yeah, he knows that that things didn't go right, but he's staying supportive.
Always.
That's
Always.
right.
You know,
That's what you got to do.
but you better believe that if he has a sports podcast, he's gonna go to town and make it clear about what he thinks needs to be changed.
Yep.
That's what a fan does.
The pitching was terrible. That's what it was.
Yeah, they're pitching with
and the
that.
bats completely just died in his series.
But see if he was a Pegasus about it, then it would be like nah, the other team cheated.
Exactly.
Nah, the grass is wet.
You see right in your eyes, like Sick was saying, right? They see it and they denial, but we're not in denial. We see it. You got one game coming, and that's what, for another 4 to 5 months possible. And that's Horizon Forbidden West. After that, you got nothing. Now watch this. Here's another one. The best game on that console right now. The best game on that console right now is a 5-hour DLC. A 5-hour DLC.
And it's already a year old.
That's the best game of that console is a 5-hour DLC.
What is it? It's not returnable?
You don't want to hear about that. Y'all ain't hyped about that.
All right.
That died. They ain't making that game no more. That died, so they'll remaster it, flip it, remaster it, remaster it. All right.
All right. Yo, Legal, let me ask you something. Why do you say that Spider-Man Miles Morales? Why do you say that's the best game?
Sold the most, baby.
Sold the most, right?
That game is the only game that re-enters the top 10 everywhere.
Well, I'll put
outside of
it's an interesting thing that you say because it sold the most,
Hold
right?
on, J-Rock, before you say what you say, I just want to add in, okay? As an outsider to the situation, really, with the Spider-Man situation, right? At all, I have no for or against. I will say, in my own mind, from somebody looking from the outside in, that if I ever got a PS5, my first game would have to be Spider-Man. Like, that's the default one-to-one game with the system. When you think of PlayStation, that's
you could play that on a PS4 though.
Right. Well, exactly. When you think of PlayStation the past 8 years or so, when you think of PlayStation, you think of Spider-Man. It's by default. It's like Mario with Nintendo. You think of that before Zelda, right? And Halo with Xbox. This past generation, it's been Spider-Man.
You're wrong, Sick.
And then God of War. And then God of War.
I don't know. I would have said Knack.
You know why, Sick, you're wrong?
Is the one.
Do you know why you're wrong, Sick?
Why is that?
Because you're thinking of the now. Spider-Man was never in talks when it came to PlayStation. Spider-Man never existed.
I'm talking about now. No, I'm talking about now. I'm talking about
right,
now.
I know, because
now.
But see, you're talking about the now.
Right.
The birth pain. I'm talking about the birth pain. Spider-Man never existed.
Oh no! I'm talking about the situation now. I'm talking about the
fact
now,
that Spider-Man today is the talk of the city, is the #1 game.
Yeah.
You don't see this fall happening. So you're telling me that you're gonna put Spider-Man up against Fable?
You know, when I think about PlayStation, I think about Bug Snacks.
Starfield? You gonna put Spider-Man? Now you see where I'm going with this, J-Rock? I hope the panel sees where I'm going with this. Your best game is no longer God of War. Your best game is not even Uncharted. You ain't never had no best game because the best game that happened to y'all was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And when he came into your life, y'all moved a certain way. And y'all went all out. Made sure that game sold over 13, 15, 18 million. Spider-Man is the greatest PlayStation game ever. Y'all make a stone of my words because Spider-Man is going to be the game that fails them in a few more years. It will not even be, it will be laughable when you put Spider-Man up against these up-and-coming games. And see, this is where the fun is at right now. So remember these days. Remember when people put up all these Twitter concerns. Remember when
hold up, Legal. Hold up. I ain't even get my point across, man. You said it's the best PlayStation 5 game due to sales, right? But there's a little caveat to that, right? Sony counts Spider-Man bundle right? Whatever they bundle with the console, they count it as a sale. Regardless of not the consumer wanted it, right? They just want the PlayStation 5. I could care less about Spider-Man. Right? But it comes with the bundle. So whatever. There's no sweat off my back. But Sony counts that as a sale of the game. That's why you see it got 13 million consoles sold, but because they've been bundling Spider-Man,
right?
They pumping up the sales number of the game.
Because who are they talking to, J-Rock? The deaf, dumb, and the blind.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna reap what you sow.
And shout out
to now, bro, it gives the illusion, right?
Right.
It gives the illusion that the game is doing gangbusters.
Right.
It's the most popular game out there.
No,
when they put it out there, they don't tell you. Well, we bundle it with 5 million. We bundle it with 5 million PlayStation 5. That's why, and we're counting that as sales.
Facts. They're not telling you, oh, they ain't paid for this game. So see, J-Rock is right. You're seeing it today. Why do you think they frustrated about us having Game Pass? Because they're not buying these games. They're not. See, they had a chance to prove themselves. We sat back. Me and Tank even said it. Let's see if they buy these games this year.
Same thing with God of War. Same thing with God of War on PS4. They had like 6 different bundles of that game to get it up to 19.5 million.
Facts.
And they even said it on their sales.
Facts.
They even said it on their report that they included the bundle sales.
They included the bundle, bro. Everybody
as
knows
the actual sales of the game, right?
Facts.
Nobody went to the store. Not 19.5 million people didn't go to the store to GameStop and purchase the game.
No. Astrobot is where? Nowhere to be found. Right?
Oh, he said
Demon Souls. They're not playing Demon Souls. It's nowhere to be found. Returnal. Nowhere to be found. Kena. Nowhere to be found. Deathloop. Nowhere to be found.
Until they bundle it.
You see what I'm saying? None of these games hold weight. They've had their chance. See, they had their chance to prove themselves. There's only one game that's a trophy, just one, and that's even mediocre for them, because like J-Rock would say, right, just like Sick would say, 10 million, and you only get a little ounce of over 1 million sales. We're talking the PlayStation community. We're talking about the loudmouths. We're not talking about everybody else. We're talking about the loudmouths, right? The ones that cut your lawn with their mouth, right? We're talking about that community. But Ratchet and Clank, that's your top dollar, that's your dollar bill, y'all. But then something happened. In 4 months, something happened. It was called Miles Morales. And all of a sudden, it started cranking up. And it surpassed The Last of Us 2. And then all of a sudden, it done went back up into the number 3, number 4 in UK. It's because y'all ain't got nothing to play. Y'all back to y'all's old situation. And right when Halo gets its fiasco play, what does Sony do when everything else fails, Sick? They drop those console sales. And I knew right there, you are in trouble, Sony. You dropped the console sales at the wrong time.
And legal. You didn't even mention that when Halo was getting all that press, what did they drop? Horizon Zero Forbidden West. And guess what? It didn't get any play whatsoever.
Yo, I thought that was a joke.
That was, oh my God,
that news got bulldozer, bro.
I didn't know that they showed the video until someone on Twitter said, wow, Horizon Forbidden West. And I was like, wow.
Now, look what he just said, y'all. Look what he just said. Look how Sony released it. They released it in a back alley. They released it in the back alley. They didn't even put it on the front stage.
Yo, but they were hoping to take some of the thunder away from Microsoft. And they couldn't.
It wouldn't have made a difference. Whoever.
There you go, boss. Come with it. What did that prove? What did that show? Look at J-Rock.
The thing is, it's like, see, here's the thing, and I may sound cruel for this, but whoever was the marketing genius who decided that, hey, we're gonna go toe to toe with Halo.
Halo.
Needs
Speak on it.
he need what needs to happen is we need to send security up to his cubicle,
Yep.
have him clean out his desk and walk him out the floor.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
Because that was I told you it was gonna sound cruel because that was idiotic.
Yep.
Why in the world are you going to put Aloy against Halo?
Yo, here's the thing.
Be for real.
Here's the thing.
You know,
Okay,
there's not enough ponies. I'm sorry, there's not enough ponies in the pasture to hold old girl up for that. I'm
gonna
sorry.
explain to you just
Absolutely.
how bad this was, right? You can imagine a gamer like myself. I stay abreast of what's going on all the time. I got Twitter and other stuff in the background all day, right? In the background. I'm watching the Halo thing. The whole day went by. I got invited to be on Dirk Griggity's podcast, right?
Shout out to Dirt.
Shout out to Dirt, WGB podcast on Mondays. Oh my God. It's always awesome moving there with those dudes. But anyway, so I'm on the show, and I think towards the end, they mentioned that the trailer had come out. Yo, I wasn't cracking no jokes or no nothing on the show. That was my honest reaction. I really thought they was joking. For real. It didn't show up on no feed nowhere for me or nothing. A dude like me, I don't know how that would have been possible. Yo, if I didn't know, and a lot of people have told me the same thing, they didn't know either.
But I had no idea.
Like, they put it out,
That's true. I haven't even seen it.
but just bare.
I found
Me
out
either,
after
right?
the fact.
Right. It's like they put it out just barely enough to count that they put it out, but not well enough for anybody to actually realize it's out and see it. It's like they were hiding it, and then maybe later on, like they would repost it, and everybody would realize, oh snap, it was there all along, like, or something. They and part of my French, they shit on their own game for no reason.
They did.
It makes the game look bad now a little bit.
Hold it right there. Wow. Hold it right there.
Wow.
What did he just say? That's what happens when you're desperate. Desperate situations calls for what?
Desperate measures.
Drastic
There
measures.
you go.
Stupid measures,
You
frankly.
are
Wow,
now
they were not
in
thinking.
the presence of the Halo era of reign. All hail the king, and all hell is about to break loose. If that damn bundle thing that we just see that's digital that you get gives you early access, all hell is about to break loose in the Xbox community.
But legal, you're not even you forgetting about the fact that it's a 1-2 punch. It's not about just Halo. We got Forza.
It's Forza, bro.
One of the best racing games ever.
One
It's about to come out, and then about a month later, you have Halo.
Right.
Talk about a 1-2 punch. Sony doesn't know.
Don't
what to do
forget
at this
about
point.
my little baby. Don't forget about the gunk.
Oh, there you
The
go.
gunk is gonna look 10 times. Listen,
Did they finally give a date?
the gunk is gonna be the game where we don't no longer have to hear this blasphemy anymore. Oh, Ratchet and Clank's the most beautiful animated game ever. It's Pixar. Listen, I was in the spaces, right? But I'm letting y'all know right now.
Was it 5 hours long?
No. This was like
6 then, right?
towards my end of succession, my presidency, you know. The gunk, man. Wow. The gunk is gonna be a fabulous looking game. It's gonna creep right through. And you wanna know what's funny? Microsoft ain't gonna throw that game in no back alley. That game is coming front stage.
Yep.
For me to play. I'm gonna be bragging that I got it on Game Pass. I don't even care. Look, listen, I'm buying the game. I'm buying the game. You heard it. I'm buying the game.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. I'm buying the game.
Okay,
Bottom
legal.
line. The
Legal.
gunk,
I've
I've been waiting on the gunk all year long. The gunk is mine. So that's 3 games. You can either be a racer, you can be a spacesuit Spartan, or you can be this young little black girl cleaning up planets. You got options. But for some reason, my PlayStation comrades They don't have no options.
All they got is Digital Foundry.
And Twitter.
And they're only cool with them when they saying stuff they want to hear.
Right.
Oh my God! The only digital game they got is Foundry, and if they got a hard copy, this dude.
That's the only thing they pinning up against
If they
Halo.
got a hard
Digital
copy,
Foundry comics.
It's a Twitter copy.
They don't got no first party games,
Nothing.
PlayStation only games coming. They could say they're excited for the foreseeable future. So they got to go to Digital Foundry and make the spaces about what somebody said on it.
Come on with it, fam. Listen, we talking about is achievements worth it? Really? Come on, people. Come on. I'm in next generation.
They're out here gatekeeping,
is
acting like
relevant?
It's the 1940s with Jim Crow law, segregation. You're allowed on the cafeteria, but not on my table. You go to this table, and this table is for the JRPG fans.
I bring my own table,
and that one is right. Come on, man. We got one table over here at Xbox, man. All gamers are welcome. That's it. Talking about tables this and tables that.
That's right. You don't see these birth pains, right? Well, people don't have nothing to talk about. Listen, I don't cater to the pastor field society. I don't cater to the carrot eaters, all right? I chill in my Xbox community. That's where I've been. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm happy at. Look, you're more than welcome to come over here and talk gaming with me. But I ain't going over there to talk gaming with you. You come to the palace of the Green Emerald City. We sit on our thrones because we're all kings here. We don't get off our thrones. You come, you bring an offering. You said God of War is the best thing going. But you've yet to see anything. But I keep telling you, I smell something called Hellblade 2. That's going to put God of War in the grave. And I'm telling y'all, it don't matter what y'all do. It don't matter if y'all go out there and try to make this a stalemate by how many sales God of War has. You go out there and break them wallets over God of War, and we're going to sit back and keep comparing how Hellblade 2 is murdering it. Because let me tell y'all something. You got a DLC package that's bundled up with the quickness, that's going to be scanned over, that's going to be rough draft. You got the same game, except for you walking in the snow. You heard it here first. And you still got your son knowing more than a god. He knows more than his dad. Kratos out here relying on his son for educational purpose. Like, you dumbed down Kratos. Y'all don't see this happening? You got the king back. And everybody knows when the king gets off that throne, nobody eats. Sony, you couldn't. On the real, Sony, you couldn't drop a game right now. That's on the real. Call of Duty can't do nothing. You saw what it did to Battlefield. Oh, come on, guys. Trying to pack it up. Y'all go downstate for about 3 months. You got to get away from Halo. You can't sit in the vicinity. It's of the unapproachable light, JyzalRock.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot come to the throne in the state that you're in, or you will perish. The God of games is in the unapproachable light. And if you ain't abound by the doctrines of Halo, you get buried. So this is why when Halo drops in December, you don't see no Sony game around it. Sony knows better. And no, y'all talking about graphics, right? They trying to talk about graphics as if the crown jewel game is going to drop on its 20th anniversary and be trash. Like, you don't realize y'all setting yourselves up for failure. This is why
it needs a battle royale.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. The earthquake is about to happen, y'all.
Jigga J. Wow, wow, wow.
Get ready for the earthquake. And you know when an earthquake happens at great magnitudes, there's nowhere you can run from that.
That's hilarious. That's
The
hilarious.
best thing for you to be in is in the sky when there's a massive earthquake. You got to be in the sky.
In
You
the
can't
cloud?
even be in the ocean.
What are you talking about right now?
Put me in that Azure server cloud, baby.
That's right. You got to get up in that Azure. You got to get up there with the Azure cloud.
I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is this dude
You
talking
stupid
about?
sick. You stupid sick. Sick done dropped in. We talking about earthquakes and stuff. Stop,
Like,
sick.
what the hell?
Stop, sick.
What am I falling into?
Nah. Yeah, but you know, it's the day is coming. And I love the way Microsoft is doing this, y'all. Finally listening to its real community. Xbox, Microsoft, don't show a damn thing. I love what you're doing. Don't show anything. Give none of them any room. Make them have to get that game, grab that controller, and play that game. Give them no breathing room. I love the way Microsoft is taking the air out because Nintendo and Sony, you had your chance to partner with Microsoft. Now, enter the next three mysteries, JyzalGaming. Now, I don't know if you're aware of this one, JyzalGaming. Boss, 6-layer, Teknoblast, I don't know. Even the chat room, I don't know. But there was something that was said Phil Spencer did years ago. It was called the 3 C's. We had a talk about the 3 C's.
It sounds kind of dirty.
And this is what PlayStation lacks. They lack content. Ooh, look how illegal just did that. Sony lacks content. You have no games right now. They lack community. Your PlayStation Plus keeps dropping by the hour. Your PSN was trash 2 years ago. Matter of fact, a year ago, it didn't even have 1 million. It was like 800,000 that were using it on a current console. Garbage. And guess what else you don't have? You don't have your own cloud. Those are the 3 C's. When you put xCloud, cloud infrastructure, machine learning, which is the 3 keys, and you put that into content, community, and cloud, there's only 2 words that come after that. Checkmate and game over. The future is in those 6 mysteries right there. And the only company that has the big enough glove to put all those 6 gems on is Microsoft. They snapping fingers out here. They snapping fingers out here. Now Sega is on board. You have no future. Good luck on your exclusives because they go on the PC. You know why? You don't have a cloud. You don't have content. You don't have a community.
And you're not enough.
Edge cloud. You don't have machine learning. You don't have a cloud infrastructure.
You're not enough. That's plain and simple. You're not enough.
You're not enough, bro. See those 6 words?
Already said that. Scott Layden
All
already
those
said
6 words are
that. They tired of the same user base, just getting the same user base.
Facts.
To just spend more money. That's all.
Jim Ryan's just too professional to say it.
Right. All we're getting you guys to do is spend more money, but we're not increasing the user base. Period. You're not enough.
None of them clowns on Twitter is gonna save you. None of them. Y'all should be tired of them failing you.
None of those game of the years is gonna save you. None of that
gonna save you.
None of that saving you. You're not enough.
It's not enough. You know, I look back and I remember Microsoft could have put up a good fight, and they'd be like, I don't care about no
VG Charge ain't gonna save you. You're not enough.
Not enough. The console sell factor ain't gonna save you. It's not enough.
You're not enough.
Metacritic ain't gonna come swooping down out the sky to save you.
You're not enough. Metacritic ain't gonna save you. Digital Foundry ain't gonna save you.
Ain't gonna
You're
save
not enough.
you. It's not enough. All those caves will crumble. I'm telling you, they are gonna crumble. And you know what's funny is that y'all are just like your company.
But legal is never gonna be day and date, right? It's never gonna be day and date. We heard that. We heard that when they
Right.
told us they're never gonna charge for online, right?
Never gonna go to PC.
PlayStation's never gonna charge us for online, guys.
Get
We're
'em.
good. We're good. E3 comes, bam. PlayStation Plus. They're like, oh well, we're paying for quality, I guess. PlayStation will never put their games on another platform. Here comes MLB The Show. But nothing. They could have denied the contract, right?
Yeah, they could have.
If they're about honor and the glorious PlayStation, they could have said, hell no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, right?
But nothing.
Well, wait a minute. How about all the PlayStation fanboys out there saying, "Oh well, they kind of they twisted Sony's arm around and they were
Right. PlayStation will never put their games on PC ever. Not the bangers like God of War. Here comes Jim Ryan. We're releasing that on PC. It's not the same as Xbox. It's not the same. It's not day and day. Shut up.
I'll be playing.
You're not enough.
Now streaming.
You're not enough.
Don't worry.
That's it. You're not enough.
Oh my
like
God.
The league they're all gonna fail you. They're all gonna fail you. You're not enough.
You know it's bad when your memes even fail you. And Microsoft makes a fridge out of your memes, and it even sells out. There's nothing you can do now.
Wait,
nothing you can do now.
How about the fact that they're actually using the Craig meme now to go before and after?
Yep.
Right.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you see the work they put in there?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I loved it.
Thank you for the A shot, buddy. Right before you freaking died.
Yo, look what AfterBoss is saying. Somebody say that out loud, man. I don't want to say it. Somebody say that to them.
He said big bank takes little bank.
Right
Jeff
here
Keighley is not going to save them. It's not enough. Jeff Keighley, Jeff Keighley flopped it.
It's not enough.
No.
Hey, ever since the Series X announcement, they totally threw them off.
Yeah, as soon as he was so stunned, he couldn't keep his composure not to have that reaction. That reaction was the worst thing he could have possibly done.
Oh, he was not happy.
He was effed from then. Because you're right. Because the next time they had him on camera after the shock was over, he looked pissed as hell.
He was pissed.
He realized that he gave his honest on camera for everybody to understand and see and feel and get the idea that he's feeling the same way you feeling right now. Like, holy shit, it was on since then.
Now, so you're trying to say that he didn't get the opportunity to spoil it for Xbox? Is that what you're saying?
Bruh. Listen. If he did, then he deserves 6 Emmys for acting that year.
I agree.
Period.
I agree.
No, you do not fake that.
Yep.
It's like when what's her name first saw that Rainbow Six game. What's that tall black woman? Aisha Tyler, right?
Yes.
The first time they showed Rainbow Six and you saw that look on her face, you know that is real. You can't fake that.
Yep.
Actors can't do that.
You know what, Sig? You're making good points, man. And Tech, walk with me, talk with me real quick, man. We don't have the realist in here right now. He hit a bad spot, but I got one of my boys from Texas. Walk with me, talk with me, right? It was just good a week ago, right? When Jim Ryan was telling everybody EA access wasn't good. We don't think it's good for our platform. Then the next day, we want EA play on our platform. It's not Jim Ryan. I don't think we need to do crossplay. Crossplay is not good for our platform. Minecraft, yeah, we love crossplay with Minecraft. What is it?
We believe in generations.
We don't believe in generations.
You're not enough.
No, we believe in generations.
He wants to play old games.
Yeah,
right.
Come on. Who plays old games? I think bad compatibility could be.
We're gonna give PlayStation 4 players a free upgrade path to PS5 games, right?
Oh,
They had that huge backlash over Horizon, right?
Facts.
It's like I never said that. I never said that, guys. I never said that.
Oh my
It's
God!
here, it's here quoted. It's here quoted.
You know what?
Right, but before
Hold on,
before that,
Oh my God!
before that, you had every pony, right? Every pony channel defending Jim Ryan. Actually, Jim Ryan, if you go through the paperwork, Jim Ryan never said that until we pull up the quotes. So we pull up the quotes, then we got that paperwork. They said, "No, you said it right here." And then you say, "Well, you guys are right. You got me right-handed, guys." But it's gonna be the one and only time.
The one and only time. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
This is gonna be the one and only time, fuckers. Yeah. No more.
But these are the same people that are happy paying again.
Yeah,
they're paying this, like, the same price.
Hold on, what made it funny? What made it funny is the donkeys went nuts.
Right. And what's the real funny thing is, none of this is exaggerating. That's literally how it happened. We're not exaggerating a lie or putting any extra on it. That's how it happened.
Oh my God!
That's why it's funny. You don't see the crumbling effect? What I'm trying to say is they can't move forward. They keep running into a brick wall.
Yeah.
Every time he tries to put his chest out, his chest gets deflated.
It's stupid.
He cannot move. You shall not pass, bro. You have to come to Azure. That's who the gatekeeper really is. It's the Azure cloud.
And you know he was upset. You know he was upset because he said this is gonna be the only time. We're not doing this going forward.
Oh yeah,
you know that was he was salty.
He was like a daddy. He was like a daddy. This is the last time, and I don't want to hear any of y'all asking.
It ain't happening again. I'm gonna let it slide just one time.
Right. He was like a daddy to him. He was like Teknoblast. Look at Tech, man, boy.
Like they told me, man, with the White Sox. But
Tech is man.
You know what? Tech, I'm gonna leave it on that one, man. I ain't saying no more on that.
Yo, and it was the Xbox community who brought up the paperwork and highlighted it. Now you said it on this date.
Thanks,
like wow.
So do y'all not see the trail? Do you not see it? Listen to Chicken J. Look.
It's just ridiculous.
F this shit.
Krispy Kreme.
This is crazy. Yeah, look. When they I know, boy. When they showed the demo, right?
Next Friday.
And look, the demo was decent. All right, the demo was decent for a PlayStation game. I mean, it looked more like a PlayStation 4 game, but whatever, right?
Yeah, whatever.
They overdid it with her because all the men look weak. Me and Six Slayer talked about this after the demo. We was like, what?
She gained some weight.
That did we just watch? It was almost like it was a feministic game. Like it started out with the brother, right? Had to be the brother, right? Sick, right? Tech, the brother. He hurt. Well, we're doomed, and she's fixing him. Are you okay? This big old muscular black guy now. Yeah.
Wow.
Right. She gives him some water. He's like, we're in trouble. She's like, stay right here. I got this.
She said,
she goes out, whoops in, right? Then a big ass mammoth run. No, she goes underwater. She does all that, pops back up. She takes out
little breather.
The mammoth dinosaur. She makes ruins fall all around her. She does all of this, y'all, and comes out with not one scratch on her body. Go watch the demo. Not one scratch. There's no dirt on her face. Not nothing. You know what, man? Sony games just be corny, bro. They just corny. It's like they're so far behind. And you know what, man? It's okay if you like certain games like that. But I don't see anybody evolving as a gamer on the
She was looking for his weed, man.
I don't see it happening with the same templates, with the same type of designs. It's just, I don't see an evolution. I don't see that. And the games that were different, that did test the audience, they don't last. Look at Returnal. Returnal died, bro, because it tested the water. I told y'all that was going to happen to it. I said, man, God bless Returnal. I said it. Good luck, Returnal. You're different. Good luck.
Didn't they have to pull a update recently? Because it just messed up the game more?
They just fixed it.
They tried to give them an easy mode.
Man, if you don't...
I thought they said they weren't going to do that.
Those hardcore gamers over there needed saves.
Right. They Jago 6. Right. Listen, isn't it in the rumors, right, that they're going to be making a AI robot that will assist you in beating games when you can't beat them?
It's gonna be
no,
auto mode.
I'm serious.
It's gonna be auto mode.
Wait a minute. Is this the return of Rob the Robot? Are you talking? What the hell, man? What are you talking
I'm not lying. There's something in the works, right? And and they could stop, but it was documented that Sony is thinking about making some kind of AI feature,
Legal?
I'm not lying to you, bro.
Have you been buying weed from a PlayStation?
I'm serious, sick.
You mean you're talking about voting people
this
off?
Is crazy stuff, but I'm serious.
This is
about voting people off the game if you don't like how they play.
You see how quiet they got about the robot tech?
Well, I have no
talking
idea
about that little cuddly robot.
You're gonna have it in auto mode.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Sick. I'm not lying.
Turkey.
Listen, we don't know if it's 100% true, right? Because it ain't came out. But there's been whispers. See, look. See, look. Daddy Jerome knows what I'm talking about. There's been whispers about this AI feature. When they're having problems, all they're gonna have to do is get it, select it, and it will play the game for you. Sick.
Hey, PlayStation, please help me.
Yeah, it's like it's a game assist feature. Yeah, that's right, Red Dead Panda. It's true. And I'm sitting up here saying to myself, that's not gaming, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Man, what a chump.
That's that job turkey stuff, man.
Hold on a second. So you're saying you're paying for a game to buy another part of the game so it plays the game for you while you sit there like a dummy with less money in your pocket.
You might as well just watch it on YouTube.
Watch it on YouTube.
Well, they like playing YouTube anyway, so why not?
It's so freaking meta, it makes my head hurt. Yo, they pay for a game to buy another part of the game, but to play the game for you while you sit there like a dummy watching it happen. What the hell?
This is crazy, bro.
And it's for real. This is
what I'm talking about, bro. Because they can't.
This is how I felt for real. Like, I really think you're joking to me right now. For real.
And I'm not, bro.
No, you're not.
Part. I'm not even joking. That's
I've heard this myself. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
See?
Oh, my God. I need a drink.
Oh, my God.
I need a drink. This is.
Yeah, look.
I need a drink.
It's a UI, bro. I'm not lying. This is crazy stuff.
Understand? Why would you do?
Yo, Sid, go look it up. Go look it up.
I don't think I want to.
Sid don't even want. I know, right? Because it's a disgrace to gaming. Right?
But it gets worse.
Right. What? Wait. Wait, it gets worse. Okay, let me hear. What is it? I don't know. I always like that line for that song too. I like how he said that. But when it gets worse,
it's just coming to a point. Right, it's just coming to a point. That's right, man.
You call me with that one, man. You call me with
Xbox,
that one.
what they did for the people of special needs, phenomenal.
Yes.
The 20th anniversary year.
Shout to
you guys have worked so hard to make this the best 20th anniversary during this pandemic. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, Sony, Nintendo. Like I said, Nintendo, you good with me right now. You good. But
they
Sony,
with that Metroid.
You better be glad that we're in a pandemic on our 20th anniversary. You better be glad that we were on a 20th anniversary and doing a pandemic. Because, man, boy, what Microsoft has done during this pandemic,
if things were
imagine what they'd have done with their resources. Imagine.
Oh, my God. You realize we probably would have seen a real trailer for Hellblade 2 by now. You realize that.
Facts.
Facts.
Oh my God.
Facts.
This is stuff that we have to we're enduring, but at the same time, I like the way they're carrying us. They really got everything in line. You can see that they're so confident. And look, I'm sorry.
There was slow trickle of stuff. Every month is at least one big thing.
Avowed is already in playable form, so we would have had a trailer or something by now.
Still got no scoring though.
Yeah. That's one I wish they didn't get pushed back. See, I could have been playing scoring like right now.
Let me answer Deadly Jerome. No, I didn't watch it yet, but I did download it like a couple of days ago. So I have it. I have it in my
talking about
collection.
that Creek movie, Wolf Creek?
Well, Wormwood.
Oh, Wormwood? Oh.
Yeah.
Look, he cracking up.
But
yeah, man. So open up your eyes. We know y'all ain't gonna listen anyway. Keep continually listening to the goofies, and like my man the realist would say, you being goofy right now. Be goofy. Hide behind these lames and these cowards in the gaming community. Hide behind the dummies with the dummy posts. Gallop away in the pastures. Eat your carrots and your hay bales. At the end of the day, I'm gonna lay you down slow with tranquilizer darts, and I'm gonna tell you as we whisper to you.
No sweet nothings in nobody's ear. Please do not say that.
What?
I will fly to Texas and come kill you.
What?
Nothing about no sweet nothings in nobody's
All
ear.
we're gonna say to you in your ear is you reap what you sow. You ain't coming out of this one, PlayStation community. And for all of y'all who knew these people were whack and didn't speak up, you suffer the same consequence. The ones that were quiet and didn't speak up, you gonna suffer the consequence. So just get ready, buckle up, get your hate. We're ready to see what you gotta say tomorrow on Twitter. Do whatever you gotta do. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, PlayStation will never again, hear my words, they say you're not supposed to ever say never. Well, in this case, it doesn't apply. You will never see Xbox again be the inferior console. I don't know, man. It's a sad day for Donkeyville. Y'all try so hard every day. You post up.
I know you guys feel sorry for them.
I feel sorry for y'all.
And Tech, no offense, I kind of feel sorry for you because the Braves just won the World Series.
I know.
Oh my God!
Damn,
I'm sorry, man.
I didn't do it. It was. Hey, I'm out of it.
No, I was watching the score on my other tab.
Yeah, they're
I mean, even when they were up just by 3 runs, I already knew like this is over. This is done.
Yeah.
You could just
G4
tell.
salute to you in the A. G4 been gone. I bet you he's outside running around in his drawers. Yeah. I'm trying to get him in here. Look, he probably gone. I told you G4 been gone. He been talking trash all day.
Yeah.
But look, y'all, I wanted to say thanks for coming out tonight. Thank y'all, man.
Oh, thank you, man. Thanks for having us.
Good to see you again, my homie. E, really good to see you, man.
Oh,
Teknoblast. Yo, you taking it like a champ right now. I ain't calling Teknoblast tomorrow. He ain't gonna pick him.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear a lot from my coworkers tomorrow.
He's pissed off tomorrow. When he wakes up, he's pissed off.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for Tech's sons right now, man.
Oh no.
Dad, can we shut up? Shut up, going your round. Shut up.
Hey, Daddy, shut up.
It's gonna be sounding like Jim Ryan tomorrow.
Tech. I'm gonna leave you with this, all right? Whenever for real. Whenever it gets stressful, remember, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Don't worry, I got my 5:30 workout class. I'll be good.
For real, yo, man, don't let it get to you, bro.
Nah, it doesn't. I mean, it's sports. Is what happens.
It's sports. Hey, I can't talk. Yo, shout out to Deli.
But you know damn well if Astros would have won, I would have been like, yeah.
Oh, well, you were
talking that shit.
Woo. Yo, shout out to Red Dead Pen and Deli Jerome around the world. And my man Afterboss up in Canada tonight. Thank y'all for coming out. Jago6, appreciate you, man. Jigga J in the building. We are super appreciate you. Pyro MD, appreciate you, man, because you followed us all day today, bro. To the realist that went into the chat, man, realist hit a hard spot, but yo, shout out to my homie right there, man. Let me see. Distinctive 170. I've been seeing you, my man. Distinctive 170. Yo, that's another root gamer with a whole lot of knowledge. We got to get him on the show one day, y'all. We got to get you on the show. Shouts to Dirt Griggity. Shouts to Radiance 96, my man. It's always dropping jewels in here. Kevin Coates, my man in the building. Good to see you tonight, man.
One-Away Dragon TV. I saw him a little bit earlier.
Yep. Well, yeah, One-Away. Yeah, there you go. That's your homie, bro. Since
No
what,
doubt.
96, 95? That's
94,
that's
something like that.
homeboy right there. Yo, Michael, AK Bed-Stuy Finest. He's back in the building, man. Good to have you, man. Let's see. I gotta keep going. Yo, Ebonics was in the building. Yo, I was just talking about this, Ebonics. There was some shoes back in the day called Ebonics. And we were laughing so hard because I was asking somebody if they had a pair of XJ900s from Payless. And you remember when Payless thought they were cool, they tried to upgrade and it was XJ1000s. Man, get out of here.
You know what I wanted when I was a kid?
What's up?
Was kangaroos. Remember those?
I had me a pair. You know what?
Only because of the damn pocket that they had.
That's what I was just finna say. Kangaroos. Look,
I remember
now was 6
I remember that. I
remember
that.
Teknoblast has spent some jewels. Let me.
Yep.
They don't understand, Tech. Okay.
They don't.
Before the kangaroos, right? The Michael Jackson pants, the parachute pants, because all the zippers, right? But I know where y'all going with that. What's legal talking about? We don't know nothing about no zipper pants. No. When we were kids, we walked to school, right? And we walked to school in packs. And your mother gave you your lunch money. You folded your money and you slid it in your socks. And you carried your lunch money in your sock. All day long, be sweaty or whatever. But when you pulled it out, you bought your lunch money with it. Some genius in the shoe market knew that in our culture. Because, you know, when we were kids, we actually had a culture. Not like you guys, but, you know, anyway. They made a shoe. And
okay, Boomer.
On the side. Changed the game. I remember when my mom and my dad bought me a kangaroos, man. I was like, yo. And you know, when you have a fresh pair of kicks, you always kick your shoe to the side when you sit at the desk. You know, you kick your shoe out in the lane so people see the side of your shoe. And I'm like, yo, my lunch money in the side of my shoe. And that was a big deal. You mean to me tell me you ain't got it in your sock? Nah, homie. I got these rules. And I got the zipper on the side. Dude. For a minute, I was the dopest dude on there until them Reebok pumps came out. Come on, man. Dominique Wilkins hurt my heart. Yo, Sick. You remember the Patrick Ewings? I know you remember them. You from up north, J-Rock? Those Ewings went hard. Oh, yeah. Yo, people don't give Patrick Ewing enough props. Patrick Ewing
Barclays too.
Oh, Barclays.
Yup, Patrick Ewing. Salute to Patrick Ewing for being one of the first basketball players to own his own shit.
You got sick up there watching the
the
breaking movies, Dance Boogaloo.
Yup, the Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, the
Electric
breaking.
Boogaloo.
That's right. Yo, look, y'all, we got off track. We listen. We love all of y'all, man. Yo, shout out to J-Rock, like I said again, man, making earthquakes out here. Doing good work, man.
Shout out to anybody out there, except for you Brave fans.
You got Sarah Bond to respond to you today. That was
I know, right?
Wow. Nothing but salute. Fireball.
Oh, not everybody's a Braves fan now.
Man, I ain't been a Braves fan since the 90s.
Braves were rocking, bro. Chipper Jones, Dan Maddox, stick.
Word. That's a fact, nigga. Sarah Bond out here watching. She knows something big is coming,
bro.
Something big is coming from Japan. She know that.
Facts. They watch us, you know what I'm saying? And it was good to see her welcome into the community bomb. And it was a good thing, y'all. Fireboss, my indie developer friend. It's always good to see you, my artist. It's good to see you, man. When we see you, we know you in the dark. We know you always lurking and watching. E, you don't know, man, but you do know. Every time you in the presence, E, it's always a blessing, my friend. You have a beautiful daughter, man. She loves her daddy. She wants to be in the camera. That girl's going to be an anchor or something, man. Put that girl in the camera, man. She got to tell the weather or something. That girl's got to be in a motion picture or something, man. But you got a beautiful daughter, and I can tell that she loves her daddy. My man, Teknoblast in the building. The greatest dad on the planet. Y'all ain't never peeped Teknoblast.
Not right now.
Teknoblast.
They yell at my kids. Like, go to sleep. Actual's gone.
They trying to come in the room right now. Teknoblast gotta look. He's gotta sign up. Do not enter. The sons want to come in there so man. Yo, Teknoblast is the best dad on the planet, man. If you ain't never seen his sons be having dinosaurs in the background, flipping and rolling on the carpet. They love their dad. Like I'm telling y'all, dads, your sons, make sure you spend time with your kids, man. You a gamer? Yeah, but your children come first. Unlike me, I'm a deadbeat dad. I don't do nothing for my kids. They ain't gonna be in my show. I don't talk about them. I don't like them. Don't be like me. I don't even feed my kids. My kids be starving every day. I tell them go outside and eat grass. So you don't want to be like me. So my man Six Slayer.
It's good enough for a goat. It's good enough for you.
I know, right?
To my man, my Haitian brother from another mother. Let me say it right. From a mother. Six Slayer in the building. The computer expertise wizard. The gaming historian legend. The donkey, no, I'm just playing. The man of many consoles and CPUs. Six Slayer, man, listen, bro. The man from the 108 Dragon podcast. The guy that runs around and talks gaming and never stops. It's always a pleasure having you here on Di-RRec Gaming, man. And it's always a thrill talking with you, my brother. This bachelor here, he's worse than JyzalRock. JyzalRock's the player from the Himalaya, and Six Slayer is the bachelor from hell. This guy just, I mean, damn. He don't give no woman a chance. Women like say, I don't have time for you right now. I want to play on my Xbox. Come on, man. Take her out on a date, Six Slayer. Do something nice. Buy her some roses. Come on, man. Yo, to the Mighty Chit Chat community out here, the Xbox community out here, you're beautiful. Like I say every day, they hate y'all because y'all beautiful. Y'all are green, glowing.
Oh shit, I was muted this whole time. Holy shit.
Damn.
Y'all are beautiful.
That's what you get.
Fuck. I didn't say nothing. I didn't let him speak. No.
That's what you get.
He be out here, JyzalRock. They knock on his door, JyzalRock. He opens up the door and slams it in their face. Come on. Right, come on, man. There's one out there for you,
what
man.
I get.
But look, the Xbox community is beautiful. We got too many truth slayers now. We got too many people out here. Shout out to Andrea down there in Brazil that's dropping nothing but truth bombs every day on y'all. And y'all don't know what to do because y'all are calling yourselves names now. Like, y'all don't know what to do anymore. And it's beautiful because the Xbox community believes in itself. It understands that it can make its own path, make its own way. And y'all are beautiful, man. Like I say, thank y'all for always supporting us. So we're the street channel. There's nobody else out here like us. We're built from the streets. We are the Xbox community here. We grow together here, and that's what it is. And hey, y'all have a blessed night. Y'all have a beautiful next day. Yo, remember, always keep it gaming. You better obtain the extra man in life. And yo, this is the new legal represent Di-RRec Gaming. Boss, JyzalRock, Six Slayer, Teknoblast, E. We out of here. Peace.
Yo.
Peace.